good afternoon, and welcome everybody to our vendor event. Thank you for all the shopping you've done, all of the live commenting that you've been doing. We are having a good time, and I love that we can shop without wearing a face mask, and also be in a private group, private setting where we can ask questions and share information that you might not want always on a public page. And talking about privacy, I should know because I represent a company that is all about what's underneath your clothing. It's called Ruby Ribbon. And at Ruby Ribbon, we believe that a woman can ditch her traditional bra and wear something that's going to be comfortable, that's going to feel like a second skin, and it's going to be beautiful. And believe it or not, it's going to give you that same, if not more, support than we expect in traditional undergarments. Now, traditional undergarments, we know, have hooks and sometimes underwires, and they're actually made so that we ourselves need to fit into that traditional undergarment. Well, what if there were something that were made with a fabric that varies, that contracts and expands according to the shape that you are, that lifts you where you need it, supports you and smooths you where you need it, but it releases where you don't need it. And to top all that off, you don't even feel like you have anything on at all. Yes, Stephanie, I find that traditional, I'm going to say a word that I don't like to say. It is a four-letter word, and I don't like it. It's called a bra. That was something that I felt very uncomfortable with. And when I found these guys, I said, wow, this is the only way to go for me. So from there, I'm going to show you what it's all about. It's called Ruby Ribbon, and I've got a whole lot of them right here. So I'm going to show you what our favorites are. This is the one that made us famous, then put us on the map. This is called the original full support cami. It is, as you can see, it's a tank top, and you can see that these cups they're empty right now, but the reason they're a little wrinkly is because I hate the little puffs under the arm too. I think they call them a little something like, I don't know, chicken gizzards or something like that. Any of the little puffs that we've got in our bodies, you know what? They're really natural. We're really made beautifully, right, in his image. It's just that the undergarments that are out there tend to squeeze us so that ridges and little puffs are made where they wouldn't be otherwise if we had something that was natural and held us more naturally. So this is the first camisole. It's called the original full support cami. You can see that there's a little bit of a pocket here, and that's for the breasts. It is the fabric that is variable compression, no padding. And the reason we have no padding is because we want this fabric to be able to adapt to each size. Did you know that most of us are different on each side? So why should we have to buy something that is the same on each side and ends up gapping on one or overflowing on the other? Well, this is going to adapt to you according to each size. Now, I will say there's no padding at all. So for modesty, or for those of us that don't have as much as others, this is going to either give you some shape, but it's also going to keep those nipples from poking through. If you don't care, fantastic. I don't care either. But at Ruby Ribbon, we're a company that is run by women for women, and so we do our best to try to think of anything and everything at all that would be important to a woman. And you're going to see that through and through. As a matter of fact, if there's something that I haven't mentioned or I haven't thought of, put it in the comments and I will address it, because that's how we've gotten to where we've gotten, is by listening to women And you know that women will tell you what's on their mind. Now, the back of it. Can you see here? Not only can you see the size, the writing here is because there are no tags, no nothing to irritate you. But if you can see the shift in the fabric a little bit, the reason is because this one has back support. Most of them have back support, especially the ones that we call full support. So that's what the back is, and that's what I mean by you're going to get as much, if not probably more support than you're getting right now, because not only are we going to lift the girls and give them a nice shape, the shape that they have, simply enhanced, but you're also going to get back, lower back, and core support. Yes, this will take a couple of inches off, but at Ruby Ribbon, we say we like to hug you, we don't spank you. You will get smoothed, you will get a few inches off, but you will not feel like you're a sausage in a sausage casing where you just can't wait to get the thing off. The idea is for you to be so comfortable that you forgot that you even have it on. That was my experience. The way you put this on is that you step into it. You, like a bathing suit, like a pair of jeans, down to the floor, 1 foot in, 1 foot in, bring it on up over your legs. You're probably putting this on first thing, so you have nothing else on at all. And then this gripper edge, it's made of surgical grade steel, surgical grade silicone, is going to hug you and bond with your skin in a gentle and loving way, but in a way that it will not roll. That's another big complaint. Do they roll? No, they don't roll. The fabric also is a fabric that breathes. It wicks away moisture. So has anyone had that experience? We just got through a regular Raleigh hot, humid summer. We perspire, and there's perspiration under that area right here. And with a regular bra, it just stays there, doesn't it? Not a pleasant situation. Here, the moisture wicks away. The moisture breathes right through the fabric, and you will find that it's a much cooler sensation. And many people do wear these throughout the summer. Now, if you'd rather wear something a little bit shorter, I've got literally the top half of this as a demiette. So a lot of my ladies, they'll wear these in the summer, or they'll wear them all year round. I'm only showing you a few of our pieces. You will find so many pieces on the website, which I put in my description. I'm only here to give you the information about the structure and as much as I can teach you about it, but then I'll be available individually to try to help find exactly the right style or styles and size for you. This is the demiette. You can see that same tank, same back support, same fabric. It's even got the same gripper edge. It's just a little bit shorter. So here are your first two basic Ruby ribbons. Original demiette, original full support cami. When you go on our site, you'll notice that everything is divided into two categories: light support and full support. Full support is for anyone that is a full C cup or higher. Light support is right under that. If you'll measure yourself right around the band area, you'll find that we take that measurement, and that's what we're going to use to establish your size, because our sizes run from 32 to 50, and the way they go is 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, and so forth. We don't do cup sizes. Again, you don't have to worry about all of these little details. That's what I'm here for, to help get you the right measurement, the right fit, and the right style. And for that, I have a fit form, which I'll be releasing on some of my posts as they come about. Let's talk a little bit more. Which one am I wearing? I'm wearing what we call the pinup. And the pinup is what you see right here. A little bit of lace here, little bit of lace right in the back, and a little bit of lace right around the bottom. Here it is in the pale model. Lace is black, the fabric is pale. The fabric is full support. Here's the back of it. Still got your back panel, still got your variable compression. This fabric stretches to 3 times its size. Some ladies say my hips are, this is not going to make it over their hips. I've never seen that happen. 3 times its size it will stretch to, and believe me, I think it would take a couple of trucks to try to pull these things to be able to rip it apart. Still got the gripper edge on the bottom, and then you've still got these variable compression cups that contract and expand, and you can do it just like this, or you can put the petals in. I don't have any petals in. You can see that I don't have much to fill it at all. I wore this today because I wanted you to be able to see the difference, and it's a little bit more decent. Now the Pinup also has a demiette. So here it is with the gripper edge on the bottom. Don't you love that racer back? Can you imagine what that does for extra support? I actually worked with a lady this morning for her first time trying these demiettes. She was so skeptical. It took her at least a week, if not more, to take the plunge. And I think she's about a 30 something quadruple D. I said, you know, of all the demiettes, let's give it this one, because this has that extra racer back, and you know that when you crisscross, you get that extra lift. So there's your Pinup demiette, and the Pinup also happens to have some beautiful little briefs that have that same detail of lace. Is that beautiful? And that's the thing about Ruby Ribbon. We have a lot of different undergarment pieces. Whenever you buy a top, a lot of ladies want to get some matching undergarments. I can get you a discount on most all of your bottoms when you buy a top, a demiette, or a cami. You can do some shaping briefs, you can do the pinups, or you can do some plain shaping briefs. They all have a beautiful little front panel. Can you see the little ridges right here? It's like 2 C's that are, that right there is also on the other side, like that. Those are 2 little hands. This is the cheapest and most non-invasive tummy tuck in the world. So those are our shaping briefs. And then we also have thigh slimmers and boy shorts. Again, all of these pieces have that gripper edge, silicone gripper edge around the edges and around the waist area, so that everything is smooth. Remember, our objective is for everything to be super smooth. What else can I show you? We've got the sheer full support. This is a V-neck. So you've got a nice V-neck here. We have different tops that we wear. Still got your back support. And then we have the lace full support. That is a favorite for ladies who are just so married to that underwire lift and so skeptical and want to make sure they get that extra lift. They get that from this little band area called the lace underneath the cups. Also, this is our longer one, so that if you're a tall girl or maybe you're a pear shape, this is a great one for this gripper edge to be sure that it made it through all of your long torso. This one, believe it or not, also has the ability to crisscross. So that's a nice feature that will give you a little more versatility on your outfits. I know that summer's finished, but right around the corner is holiday season. And we have what we call our convertible series. This is our convertible cami. This comes in pale and black. You can see that it's got the gripper edge at the bottom, as everything does. It also has a little bit of a gripper edge at the top. because these straps come off. And these straps can come off so that this is a complete strapless, but they can also be worked around so that you can do a crisscross, you can do a halter, you can do a one shoulder. If it can be done geometrically, a woman will find it. The key is we give you the straps and you can do whatever you want with them. The straps even come in clear also. So this is the answer to any outfit that's got something unusual going on up here. This also comes in the shorter demiette, and it also comes as a slip. So that's the other thing, is that we have great slips. So you can see here a full slip, and again, this comes in pale and black. And speaking about slips, we also have what we call the regular slip. So if you can see this young lady right here, that's what she's wearing. She's got on the slip. So this is all smoothing for those dresses that we wear that are so form-fitting. We've got a slip just for you. Ask me questions, ladies. Ask me questions in the comments, because there is so much to this company, and there's so much to this fabric and style and variety that it would be impossible for me to cover everything in a live. And I believe that it can be a little bit overwhelming if you just go on the website without a little bit of direction. That's what I've tried to give you here today. The last few things I'll mention is that we have several styles of demiette. I showed you two. Here are two more. This is one of my favorites. It's the lace demiette. Again, the V-neck with the back support. And then we have the sheer demiette. And this sheer demiette comes in black and pale. And this right here can be switched around so that you can do the racer back, or you can do it plain. So this is a nice little detail that comes out. Also, we do a little bit of active wear. This is one of the best sports bras on the market. Again, size 32 to 50. Don't have to worry about the cups. The fabric is antimicrobial. I've got women that wear this for horseback riding. So you talk about high impact, that is horseback riding, and this is what they wear. Right now, we've got this in black, and we've got it in hunter green. So super comfortable. Now remember, for a sports bra, you're going to get a uniboob no matter what sports bra you wear. This one is going to focus on keeping it all in one place. With your regular ruby ribbons, you are going to get a natural, beautiful shape that you can wear out and about under your regular clothing. We also have bottoms. That's what I have. I have on my jean denim leggings. I'll see if you can see it here. These are so comfortable. Our leggings have a 5-inch band all the way around. I've got pockets. I've got little studs right here, and they keep everything nice and inside where it should be. Super, super comfortable. We also have capris made out of that antimicrobial fabric that you can wear when you're working out. Hopefully your gym has reopened. And lastly, I'm going to show you what we call our second skin. I've talked so much about the full support. Well, we have levels from 1 to 5 of support. So we can help you no matter what your level of support desire is. And along with that is what we call the second skin cami. You can see the fabric is just a little bit different. It still has the bottom gripper edge. This comes in black, shell, a beautiful slate blue, and it comes in a lace version that has a beautiful cherry red. And I'll be posting photos of that. The backs can be crisscrossed. The fabric, you can see it. It is so soft. It's just a little whisper. And it has, this is the slate blue. It has some wonderful little bikini hip huggers that go with that line. So what else can I tell you? I've given you as much as I can without overwhelming you. Again, my name is Olga. I'll tell you a little bit about myself in the next post. My my objective is to serve you. I will not rest until you're happy. We have a 30-day exchange or money back policy. We have free shipping at $150. Um, my objective will always be to make sure you have the right fit. I'm going to post my phone number. You can text me, you can call me, but I need to have your number and know that you're calling, because my phone doesn't accept calls unless I have them marked as a contact. But I'll definitely post my phone number, my email address, and my website, and you can private message me. I am here for you. The reason I do this is because as a phys ed yoga teacher, I recognize the value of a woman wearing something that forces good posture, healthy posture. It allows the lymphatic system to move, to drain, to circulate. Same with your blood supply and your muscle tone. As a matter of fact, we're in October, National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. 10% of our sales are going to support breast cancer awareness. Doctors, one of the first things they take away when they give a sad diagnosis, although now I know that the survival rate is so high and it's wonderful, but is get rid of that underwire. So not a scare tactic, just something for you to consider in the interest of breast health. So I really got into it though, because I know what it does for your body. Once you've been wearing your ruby ribbon for a little while, you're going to notice a shift in your muscle tone. It's going to get better because your body's doing more of what it's supposed to do. And also, you're going to hold yourself up better. Your posture is supported so that your spine is in alignment, your shoulders are relaxed, and like I said, you forget you have it on. So I've talked a lot, which is not like me, and I thank you for listening. Like I said, I'm going to post a lot of things. Ask me questions, and I will do all I can to make sure you get your answers. Love you all. Blessings to you, and health and peace and safety to you and your family. See you in a few minutes with our posts.